Namo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. We've been reading a book by the nuns of Amaravati called The Body, Dhamma Reflections on Aging, Illness, and Death. And we're in a Dhamma talk by Ajahn Candasiri called Growing Old Gracefully. One thing at a time. In the monastery, some people have many duties, many things to attend to. Something else people asked about when I was in Canada was, how can we bring mindfulness into everyday life when we have so many things to attend to, so many demands on our time and energy? Then I thought of Ajahn Sucitto's advice once when we were preparing for some important event here at Amaravati. He said, well, there's a tremendous amount to do, so we must go very slowly, very carefully. I've always remembered that because it reminds me of the need to attend to just one thing at a time. When we have many things to do, we have a tendency to carry them all in our mind. It's like having 20 people to see, rather than just being with each person and attending only to them. We allow the pressure of all 20 to queue up, to crowd into our mind, and make us feel agitated. Whereas I found that if I can attend to things carefully, one at a time, I find that I have plenty of energy for everything, and I don't feel frazzled and agitated by the end of the day. This is another useful reflection for us here in the monastery. Can we cultivate patience in our daily life, doing just one thing, then the next, rather than allowing them all to queue up in our minds, putting a sense of pressure into our activity? May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.